have a guest here with us today, Tom Witzel. He's an HSU grad. He went on, he played basketball there for 4 years there. Played basketball at Arcata High. So my Arcata High guys, you guys got something to listen to here. So let's bring Tom in on the
I'm a local. I moved here when I was 3 years old. Started playing basketball here locally. I think I started about 5th grade. Played at Jacoby Creek Elementary School. Who here knows Jacoby Creek Elementary? Okay, we all know where that is. 8th grade, I transferred over to Sunnybray. Played my last year at Sunnybray, and then went to Arcata High. I was a 4-year varsity player at Arcata High. I played varsity as a freshman. I think I was the 3rd person to do that in the history of the school. Played varsity all 4 years, and ended up getting a bunch of offers coming out, but decided to stay local. I wanted to be here and play in front of the hometown crowd. So like I said, I did go to Humboldt State. I played 4 years at Humboldt State. Kind of freshman, sophomore, I tried to figure out how to transition to the college game. Junior came out, had a pretty good season. And then senior was the year that we won the CC2A tournament. I was first team all conference, averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds a game my senior year, and was coached by Steve Kinder, obviously. After I got done playing basketball, I had 1 more year of school. I did get some offers to go play professionally right after my senior year. I had offers in 5 different countries: Ukraine, France, Germany, Argentina, and Brazil. All wanted me to come play basketball there professionally. I had about 4 agents I was looking into signing, but I talked to my mom, and she said, no, you're going to finish your education first. I said, all right, that's fair enough. So I went to my last year of school, got my degree, and now I coached basketball last year for Humboldt State University. I was an assistant coach for them, and now I am working for our local state senator, Senator Mike McGuire. I got my degree in political science, and so I got a really good job with the state senator up here, really enjoying it. Just a quick question for all you guys out here: who wants to play college basketball? That's basically all the hands out here. All right, who here practices basketball every single day? All right, right here, buddy. So, Christmas time, were you playing basketball? You shouldn't even have to think about it. It should be instant, right? You play every day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. If I wasn't to go, I might have to.
Okay, so every single day. Who else plays basketball every day? Right here, buddy. February 30th, were you playing basketball? Okay, it doesn't exist. You're lying. All right. Anybody else here, guys, play basketball every single day? Hands are starting to go down now a little bit, huh? So here's my advice to you if you want to take it to the next level, okay? You got to do something every single day. Literally, every single day. For high school, what I did is I had 2 rubber basketballs, $3 at Kmart. Back in the good old days, you can get basketball for $3, probably like $5, $10 now. 2 rubber basketballs. Every day I would go outside first thing in the morning, and I would do my ball handling drills. I would do my single ball with my rubber ball. I would go into double ball stuff, and every day I would work on my ball handling. Every single day. After that, I would try and get up. I'm not going to say that I was perfect, but I think I probably got up about on average 500 to 1,000 shots a day. I'd go to my local gym. I'd have my buddy come with me. I'd have a teammate come with me, and we'd do 5-spot shooting all the time. We'd just get it in and do that. One of the best things that I can advise you have to do something every single day. All right? Every single day. If you're on vacation, take your ball with you. Go in the hotel room, drive the people below you crazy. Get a noise complaint on you. It's happened to me before. Sit in my hotel room with my basketball. All right? If you're sitting at home on the couch watching TV, have that basketball in your hand. Bounce it back and forth. Bounce it back and forth. You look at some of the greats, they literally practiced 8 to 10 hours every single day. And one of my favorite quotes is Larry Bird. He was asked, I think it was Larry Bird, he was asked, did you work harder than anybody else out there? And he said, I thought so until I met Magic Johnson. And the point of that story is there's always going to be somebody outworking you. There's always going to be a better scorer than you. There's always going to be somebody with more talent. So work on the things that you can do. Outwork people. You got to out-try people. And people here, guys, I'm going to tell you something that you might not know. You're going to have to get good at defense. You're going to have to get good at defense. There are plenty of people that can shoot the ball better than you. There are plenty of people that can score better than you. But players that play defense, they play smart, they're team-oriented, they know how to pass the basketball, they know how to make the right moves. We're not all going to be Steph Curry's here, but we all can be great defenders, right? You got a question here, buddy?
What age do you start playing every day?
I started playing every single day in 8th grade. And it got to the point that I wouldn't even take a lunch at Sunnybray. I would go into the gym at Sunnybray, get a basketball, and start shooting around at lunchtime. I stopped eating lunch during 8th grade. And it was not good for me, but it's what I did, because I felt like that's what I had to do to compete. And then once I became a freshman playing varsity, and I went up there and I played against some of those big guys, and I got beat around the first day. I broke this finger and dislocated it. As you can see, it still doesn't bend straight. It's really, really fun, really good looking finger right there. It was because I went up against somebody who was bigger, better, and stronger than me. And I'm not gonna lie, there were a lot of times my freshman year that I went home and I was just downfall. I was like, oh my, I'm not good enough at this game, I'm not big enough, I'm not quick enough, I'm not strong enough. And so what I did is I kept working to compensate. I kept pushing myself harder and harder and harder to get to that next level. What's up, buddy? No, I never really had aspirations for the NBA, and that's kind of leading to my next point. I thought that I wanted to play professionally, and I had the opportunity for it. But basketball, and I think one of the things that held me back, was that basketball was always secondary. My academics and my education was always the most important thing for me. I was a 3.8 student coming out of Arcata High School, 3.8 GPA. I got in academically to UC Davis, I got in academically to Santa Clara, got in academically to UCLA, but I wanted to stay up here locally and play basketball in front of my hometown crowd because I knew how much it would mean to them. So graduated Humboldt State with 3.5. Like I said, I got this job now, and the next step for me is I'm looking to law schools now. I'm gonna go to law school and I'm gonna try and get my law degree. So that's kind of my next point, boys, is like, you cannot let your grades fluctuate. You cannot let your grades fluctuate. And I know we're not all 4.0 students, that's fine. I get it, but you have to put in the effort, just like basketball. You have to get the books every single day. You have to put pen to paper every single day. You gotta get your GPA at least to a 3.0. Because if you wanna go to college, there are gonna be a lot of schools that won't even look at you unless you have a 3.0. And I saw teammates that were the most talented players I've ever seen. I've played with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon was a teammate of mine. I've played against Derek Williams. I don't know if you remember him, former second overall pick in the NBA. Who were some other players? I was in the same general camp as Russell Westbrook was when he was older than I was. I've played against some of the best players out there. And I've seen really good players not be able to go to good schools because they didn't have the grades. 3.0, I want you all to keep that in your mind. That's a B average. Everybody in here can do that. There's not a person in here who can't get a B in a class. And I've seen it hold back a lot of really good players that just weren't willing to commit to the books. That is like one of my biggest pieces of advice. Basketball will take care of itself, but you gotta work on your academics. You gotta take that B average, you gotta get it up. And also, you only got so many years in those knees, you know? Even if you do make it to the NBA, even if you do go pro, even if you do have an amazing career, even if you have a Hall of Fame Steph Curry type career, or Kevin Durant type career, some of our favorite players here, eventually you're not gonna be able to play forever. Eventually you're gonna have to do something with your mind and you're gonna have to do something with your intelligence. And that's why I really, really cannot stress enough, you gotta get your grades up. You gotta get it. And I know I sound like beating a dead horse here, but it's so, so important to you guys. So my overall advice for you, practice basketball every single day, whether it's something, whether you're doing 2-ball drills, you know, get a player, get a buddy, a friend that you can play with every single day that you can go take shots with, that you can, will rebound for you, that you can rebound for each other. Find somebody who wants to grind with you, because that's what it's all about right now. It's all about grinding and getting better for you guys. And hit the books hard, boys. Hit the books hard. I cannot stress that enough. It is so important to hit the books, get your grades done, get your academics done. Like I said, you don't need to have a 4.0. It's great if you do. We'll open up a lot more opportunities for you. There's some really good academic schools like the Ivy Leagues. Who here knows some of the Ivy League schools? Can you name me an Ivy League school?
Harvard.
Yeah, anybody else know another one?
Stanford.
Stanford is not Ivy League, but it's a really good school on the West Coast. Yale, yep. Brown, UPenn, Dartmouth. I'm blanking on some now. I'm forgetting some of the other ones. But they're all Division I schools, and I think some of you guys watch the 64 tournament, right? Who here watches March Madness? Everybody? You guys have seen Harvard upset some people, right? They get in there, and those guys go on. I saw a great stat. 8 Harvard basketball players graduated Harvard, and within 2 years had a job that was paying them over $120,000 a year. I think 85% of the players did that. It's all about the long term, boys. So, like I said, my advice, do something every day with the basketball. Shots, dribbling, anything like that. Get your grades together, okay? If you're not doing good right now, get your grades together. It'll make your life a lot easier, a lot more stressful. You're getting good grades. You can also not worry about your academics as much and start playing basketball. If you deal with your stuff academically, then you won't have that stress in your life. How many people here's parents have them with a GPA minimum? Like you have to get a 3.0. Anybody here? That's perfect. You know what's even better? Set your own minimum. Tell yourself, I will not leave this year without a 3.0. Got to do it. And like I said, I know it's like beating a dead horse, but you absolutely have to do it. So, any other questions for me about playing at college, academics, anything like that?
Let's give Tom a good. Our slogan this camp right now is believe in yourself and just be you. And for a second, and what I was going to ask you, just what I've been seeing in this camp is we're beating ourselves up a lot. I mean, and I was wondering if there's any tips, anything you have. I'm sure you went through it as a player in high school and all these other places. When you have a bad game, going home bad mood or whatever it is, how did you get yourself out of that?
That's a pretty good question. So I was always the hardest person on myself. And that's something that you got to realize. If you're your own worst enemy, that's not a good thing. You can have a bad game and you can take it personally, but you should never let it get you down. Never let it get you down. Use it as motivation. You learn more in a loss or a bad game than you do in a win. Take a step back, realize what you did wrong, what you can do better, and if you let your mentality go, if you let your attitude go, then you're going to be pointless, you're going to be worthless next game. You're going to just get mad at yourself, it's going to snowball, it's going to cycle, and I got into that a little bit my freshman year at Arcata High. I'm not going to lie, there were times I didn't even want to show up at practice because I feel like I was just having so many bad games back to back. But once I started taking a step back, taking a deep breath and realizing, all right, it's just a game. Literally 2,000 games are being played right now as we speak, all over the world. I just happen to lose and play bad in them. It's not that big of a deal, it's not the end of the world. Not only have you already played in 1,000 games, but you're going to play in another 1,000 before your time is done. But if you take a step back and you realize what you did wrong, analyze it critically, see what you can do better, and you pick yourself up, say, all right, I'm going to do better next game. And you're going to have a lot more success and a lot better time. And not only are you going to have a better time, but you're also going to get better. One of the best things and one of the things that I love is, I know it's sort of counterintuitive, it doesn't really make sense, but one of my favorite things is when I would lose a game. Because then I would be able to go home, look at the film, analyze what I did wrong, and see what I can do better the next game. And I guarantee you there were a couple times that didn't always work, but almost every time that I came off a loss, I would play really good. I'll never forget one time in 8th grade, we played against a really good team, lost. I had 10 points, basically probably about 3 for 560 from the field, missed all my shots. Next game, I came out, I talked to my dad about it, I went home, I cried, just like I'm sure we've all done before. Went home, cried, I said, what can I do better? And Dad said, you gotta pick yourself up and realize what you did wrong. Came out the next game, 8th grade, 42 points in the 4th place game. We ended up winning it, 42 points, I don't know how many rebounds I had, but it's all about turning that corner, and you really gotta keep it positive, boys. Like, this is a game. This is a game, we're here to have fun. So if you want to have the most fun, realize what you can do and figure out what you can do to achieve that, and don't beat yourself up.
I'm telling you, believe in yourself, you guys. Everything, it's up here. It's true. Mental. It's 100% mental. Jonas, did you have a question?
All good. Is there one back there?
Nope.
Oh, I thought I saw a hand raised.
All right. So I think, Tom, I was wondering if you wanted to play a little bit of knockout or hot shots with these guys for a little bit. I know these guys are really good free throw shooters, so I don't know, Tom. They might knock you out right away, okay? So let's go ahead and get 2 basketballs. Let's get our